Okay, so we got some classic McGregor tweets to talk about. Apparently, his next bout in combat sports will not be in MMA. It will be against Logan Paul in a boxing match somewhere in India. Now, before I say anything else, I do not think this will ever happen, but with MMA dry weeks, we gotta talk about something. And honestly, I've been wanting to make a video about McGregor never fighting again because ever since he pulled out against Chandler, I did not think he would ever fight again. I think that was the nail in the coffin for me because I still had hope up until that point, but after he pulled out with a fucking broken toe and then never tried to get it rescheduled, we're done. All right, the McGregor train, McGregor forever is no more. Okay, it's over, boys. The dream of him fighting again it's gone. We got to give up on it. Now, I do think in some fucked up reality, this could actually happen because, this is all how we felt about the McGregor Floyd fight when it first started getting teased by McGregor. When he started campaigning for it and saying that's going to happen, I want this fight. It happened, and none of us thought it would, but this is different, okay? We can't even get him in the octagon, let alone go back to boxing, which I know that's I don't want to say easier sport, but it's less demanding and less harsh on your body, especially your legs, obviously, you know. And it would probably be an exhibition if it did ever happen, because that's all Logan fights are. He's not even a real pro boxer. It's all a clown show. It's all a joke. I don't know, why am I talking about this? This is what MMA dry weeks does to a man. It's terrible. I'm just very confused though, because if he did want to do a clown show, a clown event like this, and box one of the Paul brothers, why would it be Logan? Because Jake's the one who's been talking shit. He's the way bigger draw. He's way more well known. I don't really understand why it would be Logan, the guy who's never won a boxing fight up until Dylan Dennis. His only win being Dylan Dennis. Okay? Dylan Dennis is kind of funny, but dude, what a joke that was. What a joke. He couldn't even finish him. He's fucking shit. And Jake is obviously the better boxer, so I guess that's the reason. But even then, Logan is the much bigger guy, so both of them have their negatives and positives, I guess. But I would think Conor would want the bigger draw, but I guess he just believes he himself can just carry the event and sell it because it probably would sell well. McGregor still is one of the biggest stars in the world. He's going to be the most popular and biggest MMA fighter of all time forever. There will never be anybody who surpasses him, okay? There will never be another McGregor. Unfortunately, because it'd be pretty cool to have one. Topuria, he's got a chance, but I just don't think you're going to get to that magnitude of Conor. He's just different. Honestly, I don't think either of them are favorable matchups for McGregor. He's not that good of a boxer. Like, he did good against Floyd, but we all know how Floyd fought differently in that fight and put on a show for the fans. And I'm not trying to get y'all mad at me this early in the video, but Logan Paul would take McGregor to a boring decision, a dominant decision probably, and Jake Paul would flatline KO him. Okay, he would. Jake Paul would flatline KO McGregor. It would be hilarious to watch. I'd fucking love it. Like, I'll never hate McGregor fully just because he makes me laugh so much, but I'm done with him. I'm done with him, okay? I feel the same way about him as I do Colby. I'm sick of your shit, okay? I still love you deep down a little bit, but I'm sick of your shit. Maybe he could take Logan Paul to a decision and win it, no matter what. If it goes to decision, McGregor fan is going to be crying, robbery, man, you fucking won it. Obviously, he's McGregor. What the fuck? But yeah, like, Conor's just not beating anybody in combat sports. Like, I genuinely think Darren Till would beat him in boxing, probably. Probably in MMA as well. That's different weight class. I don't know why I'm using Darren as an example. That's just because he's into influencer boxing now, and it's fucking embarrassing. Darren, come back to the UFC and stop. Like, I don't even want to talk about him. But yeah, McGregor's a cokehead. He's an alcoholic. He could never get into a good enough shape to win another fight. He's too coked out of his mind. He'll never get the cardio to last 6 rounds even, let alone 8 or 10. He'd never be able to do it. It's sad because it's just addiction. It really is. Tyson was right. You favored by God, you favored by the devil, man. Like, it's true, But the best of them fight it, and they stick to the side of God. Yo, can this plane not do this right now? Fuck. I could genuinely see McGregor doing worse than Mike Tyson at age 60. Okay, he's not 60 yet, but he's pretty fucking close. I could see him doing worse. I think he would gas in 1 to 2 rounds, which is basically what Tyson did. That's basically what happened to him, but Tyson was still able to box and stay in there and not give up and just fall down and cower away. I think that's what would happen with McGregor. I think Jake would fuck him up with jabs, body shots, and then McGregor would just fall. He would literally just fall, give up, and just lose. It'd be so embarrassing and sad. Like, we're never getting this guy in the octagon, let alone boxing. I don't think this will ever happen. I don't. It could, but, like, Logan, do you really want to... Of course he does. Of course he wants to fight McGregor and get that star power from it, but it's just going to be embarrassing, bro, for everyone involved in the event. Man, what am I talking about? Like, I can't believe I'm making this video, but it's fun to talk about McGregor tweets. You know, he still makes me laugh. The voiceover, or the voice memos, the voice notes, whatever they're fucking called. They're funny. You know, I laughed so hard at the one where he was making fun of Bilal. It's just, I'll always love Conor a little bit, you know. He's a filthy degenerate. It's embarrassing. How you going to have all that money and just be this degenerate, unloyal to your wife? Just such a bad example for his kids. But, hey, his kids will always be taken care of, you know, unless he spends all of his money on coke. I mean, I don't think that's possible. But with all of his sponsors dropping him after the alleged case, I'm not going to talk about that because that probably will get this video taken down if I even mention it somehow. He's probably going after everyone, you know, just got YouTube on their shit, taking down every video involving it. But, I don't know. Like, I don't want to get into that. You know yourself, laddie. Like, it's just funny. You know, how can you not laugh at his voice notes, bro? Him clowning Bilal is so funny. I've never laughed harder at something on Twitter than his voice notes. They're so good, man. He's so charismatic and, like, dude, how did this dude fall this low in life? It's so sad. His fans still defend him, but I'm not a dumb, delusional idiot who just defends my favorite fighters and excuses the bad things they do in life, like Jones fans, okay? I can't believe he still has a fan base. This dude literally is, like, commenting on Insta posts, talking about his mugshots and being, like, putting the tongue out to the side emoji, like, that's me, man, yeah, fuck you. You're a degenerate wife beater. But back to McGregor and his goofiness, okay? We're never seeing him in MMA again. We're never seeing him walk in that octagon and hear the one, the only. We're never hearing it, all right? It sucks, but, dude, we're never seeing it. I genuinely think Tony Ferguson could give this guy trouble. You know, if Tony Ferguson could outgas him, I could see him ground and pounding TKO him in the third round, you know. I know this is dumb to say because he actually did look really good in his last MMA fight in that Dustin trilogy. He looked good until he didn't, obviously. He got injured, but, dude, it's a complete night and day difference now. He's so, like, just washed up and just, it's not even about his skill level. He still will always have that skill, that boxing, that technique. His grappling's a bit overhated on. It's decent enough, obviously, to win the fights he's won. You know, he did well against some wrestlers. It's not like he didn't face wrestlers. His grappling is decent, but it's just his cardio has always been a problem in his career, and now it's just going to be at an all-time low. Dude, Bilal would smash this motherfucker. He would throw him on his head even worse than he did Leon. It would be so funny to watch him fight Bilal. But yeah, he's going to come back at 170. He clearly doesn't want to cut to 155. Yeah, he's not going to win in 170. He beat no one in the rankings. Nobody. Okay? It's not possible. And if you disagree with that, you do not know MMA, bro. You do not know ball. Yeah, Bilal would finish him. The decision merchant himself would finish Conor McGregor. Okay, but back to Jake Paul. Dude, it'd be so funny to see Conor get KO'd by Jake. Honestly, I'd like to see that, but I don't want to see this Logan one. It's just going to be a boring decision. Logan's fucking terrible. You know, he has a lot of athleticism, and he's big, so maybe he could drop Conor and, you know, maybe finish him after if he's not able to recover, but, dude, it's just going to be a shit show. We don't want to see this. He'll probably try to get in the clause that Logan has to hold back to, you know? Yeah, like, that's the whole conspiracy. Oh, these fights are rigged, man. All the Jake Paul fights are rigged. No, they're not, okay? He literally showed mercy to Mike Tyson. He chose not to knock him out, okay? I'm sick of the old heads thinking Mike Tyson was the one holding back. No, okay? The rigged part of these fights is Jake Paul is holding back, okay? And if you think, like, the Tyron Woodley fight was, like, fake, you're a retard, okay? Yeah, man, I'll let you KO me cold, causing CT and brain damage. Yeah, that's definitely something a professional fighter would let happen to them. Definitely, man. And I just don't want to see this Logan fight because, yeah, if it goes to decision, which it probably will, everyone's just going to be crying no matter how Conor does. It'll be so low output and probably end up being pretty close that they're just going to cry that it's a robbery. Man, they fucking try to rob him because of the case. Like, This is bullshit, man. You can't beat McGregor. Like, dude, fuck off. It's so cringe. I can't believe his fans still think he's coming back and like winning. It's so embarrassing. Man, this is supposed to be an MMA channel. Fuck, why am I talking about this shit, man? But yeah, that's the video, I guess. Yeah, we don't have anything to talk about. No new matchups made because we have a month gap, and then we already have fights for the next couple months, like, filled out. We have no news, no nothing. So, yeah, I'll try to think of some creative videos to do, but there's not much. So, yeah, I just want to talk about this because it's funny, and McGregor will always be funny. Don't let the haters say that. I don't think he's unfunny. He's so funny. He's still like the funniest MMA fighter of all time. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next one.